for the ninth. Fly ball, center field. Back goes Ciani to the warning track. Back at the wall. It's out of here! Mark Vientos wins the game for New York with a two-run homer! Pairing for the ninth. Fly ball, center field. Back goes Ciani to the warning track. Back at the wall. It's out of here! Mark Vientos wins the game for New York with a two-run homer! Was called up today. His last start for the Mets was April 29th against the Cubs, and he flies one along the left field line over toward the corner. That's going to be down for an extra base hit. Lindor is in with the first run of the game. Martinez to third. Mark Vientos wasting no time, and he drives in a run with a field back at double play depth. 2-0 to Vientos, and he hits one up the middle. That's a base hit. Nimmo is in with the second run of the inning. The Mets have put up 3 hits in the opening inning against Braxton Garrett. If you wore the shoes with the shirt, as Vientos drives one to deep center field. Back goes Freeman, back near the wall. It's out of here, into the shrubbery. Mark Vientos with his second home run of the year gets the Mets on the board. Must be the shoes. That'll sell a few more hot dogs. Vientos driving one into the bushes. The 1 in 5 kids in America facing hunger right now. Vientos smacks one out to right center. Back in the gap goes Matos near the wall. It's out of here! Mark Vientos goes back-to-back after Martinez. And it's 5-2 New York. First time this year the Mets have hit back-to-back home runs, and it's J.D. Martinez and Mark. What a first inning this has been. Now Vientos trying to get the Mets the lead. He taps one toward third. Suarez can't make the bare hand play, and the Mets take the lead. Marte comes in to score on the infield. If they don't change it here, that's line toward the middle, base hit. Martinez to third. He's being waved in. He will score. Mark Vientos drives. Hits drove in 2 runs last night. And he drives this one to deep left field. Forget that. That is way out of here. Off the facing of the second deck. Mark Vientos gets the Mets on the board with his 4th home run of the year. That cuts the Diamondbacks' lead to 4-1.
Hanging slider, Keith.
Always a good day when you can hang around with your furry friends. Mark Vientos hits one deep to left center, back near the wall, and it's out of here. Mark Vientos on the first pitch of the 4th inning cranks one into the bullpen in left center. His 5th home run of the year, and the Mets go in front 2-1. Five home runs, 3 of the 5 now against left-handers as he crushed. Grounded down to third. Vientos with a diving stop, throwing from his knees on a hop, and not quite in time.
Let's see if they challenge this.
Very close play. The Mets are going to challenge the call.
If he's out, this is a heck of a play. Oh, Gare.
I'm not sure.
It's close. Was it enough to overturn?
After review, the ball in the field is overturned. The runner is out. New York retains their challenge.
How about that? Martinez. And now Vientos grounds one toward the hole. It's off. Abrams and into left field. Alonso comes in to score, and it's 5-0 New York. Looked like Abrams was going to get there in the hole, but Vargas cut in front of him, and Abrams was on.
And the pitch. Chopped to third. Here comes Taylor. No play. Tie game. Bohm tried to barehand it, could not come up with it. And scoring is Taylor, and the game is 4-4.
Yeah, that was kind of an all-or-nothing play with Bohm. Possible best bet. Could it have let it go foul? I mean, just a tough read. Sosa was behind him, so watch how he comes in. And he has one window. He knows that Vientos runs well enough. It looks like it's plenty fair.
So 2 aboard for Mark Vientos, and he hits a slider down to third under the glove of Berger and and scoring is Martinez. Here comes Marte. He'll be waved home. It's a 2-run double for Mark Vientos. That's now with 10 hits on the night. Taylor has 4 of them. And Vientos pokes one into right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Alonso is in. Everybody else moves up a base. Vientos drives in a run, and it's 7-4 New York.
Back above 300.
And he had a rough homestand. That's it in the air to deep left field. Back goes Langford looking up, and it's out of here. Mark Vientos gets the Mets on the board first with his 6th home run of the year. So after 3 hits last night, Vientos smacks one out of the ballpark. After Lorenzen had retired 5 in a row, Vientos gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
On everyone. That's cracked center field. Pete Crow Armstrong will just turn and watch it go. Oh boy, a Titanic shot to center field. Out there by the cameraman. Look out. Over the batter's eye, Vientos all over one. His 7th, and the Mets get a run back. It is now 5-2.
That was not the deepest home run to center field you'd ever seen a Met hit. High fly ball deep to left, and Verdugo goes back and takes a look, and this one's going to sail out of here. Mark Vientos homers for a 2nd consecutive at bat. His 8th home run of the year, and it's 2-0 Mets. That was a towering blast. Vientos is taking off. Mark Vientos leads off on the home 4th against Garrett Cole, and he drives this one to the gap in right center, headed toward the fence, and it hits off the wall, goes over. A home run for Vientos. His 2nd home run of the night. A laser beam off the top of the fence and into the bullpen. 2nd career multiple home run game for Mark Vientos. Volpe hits it sharply. Vientos with a diving stop, gets up, one-hop throw, and Alonso at the stretch. He got it. What a way to start the night. Terrific play on both ends by Vientos and Alonso, and they get Volpe.
Oh, that had a leadoff double written all over it. And Vientos continues to shine with the glove.
And Vientos punches one the other way for a base hit. That'll bring in a run as Alonso scores to make it 12-2 Mets.
Way to go, young man.
Here's Vientos, who hit the ball that went through Altuve. They got the Mets going. That's a long fly ball to center. Myers looks up at the wall, and it's out of here into the black. Mark Vientos. Power to center field. Wow. 6-1 New York, 10th home run of the year. Vientos faced Martinez yesterday and flied out. And he pulls that one, base hit down the left field line, and that'll bring in 2. Nimmo is in, Alonso right behind him. Mark Vientos with a 2-run double to cut the Astros lead in half. That's hit hard toward the hole, base hit. Bader around 3rd, he'll come in with the first Met run. Wood's throw to the plate is cut off. Mark Vientos comes through with it. And Vientos muscles one into left field for a base hit. That'll bring in Nimmo with the 3rd run of the inning. Mark Vientos drives in a run, and it's 5-2 New York.
Well, Jeep does see.
High fly ball deep center field. Back goes Young to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here. Mark Vientos gets the hit back and more. A 2-run bomb to center field, and it's 3-0 New York.
Wow.
He is. Nick Gonzalez came up and took his spot, and now he's a utility guy. He lines one into the glove of Vientos. And back to second goes Hayes. Nice lunging grab by Vientos for the 2nd out.
That's what's in vogue now defensively, playing the 3rd baseman back almost to the outfield grass.
Perez on deck. And Vientos slams one out to right center. Back goes Connors to the warning track. It's over his head. Martinez is in. Alonso will have to be held at 3rd. Vientos drives in the tying run with a long double, and it's 2. Well, they were very Judicious. That's hit up the middle. A base hit for Vientos. Martinez being waved around third. Young's throw will go to third. It's cut off. Alonso slides in safely.
Of his players individually. He hasn't had a team meeting.
Vientos gets a hold of one deep center field. Doyle goes back to the wall, and it's out of here. Mark Vientos gets a run back with a towering home run, his 12th of the year. And it's 2-1 Colorado.
Well, pitching and hitting is so interesting. He had thrown the fastball by him earlier.
And he lines one down the left field line. That's a fair ball bouncing into the corner. Alvarez will scurry home. Vientos heads to second. And he is in standing with an RBI double.